Hi everyone, welcome back to Customizing J.A.M's Planner. I'm J.A.M, and as always, I'm excited to have you here with me. So this is going to be a flip through of my journal. I'm going to bring you up just a little bit. There you go. And so you can see everything. This is my creative journal starting in January of 2025. It is really thick. There's actually two parts. I actually had to take some out. I'm hoping they all fit on these discs. If not, I'm going to probably put it in a bag to store it. But I have to say, this has probably been the most fun journaling, and you'll see as this year has gone by why I say that. So we started out, I decided I wanted to do my version of junk journaling and creating my own pages. I didn't want to be conformed to little boxes or anything like that. And I really feel I got better over time. So I started where I just I still had a structure where I was forcing myself to try to journal every day, but that just doesn't work for me. I just don't always have the inspiration or the energy or feel like I had anything to contribute for that day. And I struggle with that. So I'm going to do a very quick flip through. I know you're going to pause. I know you are. You're going to read stuff. But remember, these are my thoughts and my feelings. And please be nice in the comments. All right, so we started off, we did boxes and structure. I really liked this spread. I'm sure I've already gone through this because some things I did block off. I'm not doing the blocking off thing today. I'm just gonna kind of go through it. So this was really fun. I liked this. The scrapbook paper was very interesting and something new for me. Yep, I definitely did a flip through of this before. I enjoyed this one. Not my favorite, but it was nice. Then we get into more February. And here I tried to do a horizontal again, and I just didn't write that week. Okay. Then this is pretty. I like the purple and the orange and the spring vibes. We're still in February. There is a dog hair stuck underneath the sticker. I'm still trying to be conform and have each, a block for each day. I love how this one came out. This just was so cute. And I'm starting to really get into my groove of, having more interactive stuff. And that's what really set me off and kind of down this path, was the interactive stuff and just wanting to be able to play more and be really more creative. And then I went in and we did little cards. This is probably the most fun. Oh, I can't say the most, but anyway, this was a lot of fun to do. It has different elements that can be moved around. This one actually opens, and I didn't end up using it, which is a real bummer. I feel like they're supposed to clip there. Oh, there it is. So I really enjoyed that one. I love this dark theme, but these stickers, I really should have backed them on white to make them better. We're into March. I'm still doing kind of the flip through thing. Still trying to be sectioned off for each day. Now I think we're into March and April. And somehow I wrote upside down on that page, on that date. Probably because I was moving it around. Anyway, another dog theme. This is the week of, excuse me, Vane's birthday, my dog. And I really enjoyed making this one with the waterfall tabs. It was a very long, here's the dogs at the dog park playing. And now we get into April, more into April. This must be Easter week, or maybe not. Maybe this is Easter week. I don't know. Maybe this is all one. But I'm still, you know, it's still very blocky, and I'm still trying to force myself to write every day. And then we have this one. We're getting into having things that pop out, like tags. We're still doing flip stuff. I did not utilize this as much as I could have. Here's another tag. Here. I doubt that I wrote on all of these, but anyway, as you can see, I'm doing more flip type stuff. Then I went back to my conforming of boxes. And then I always love a good pirate theme. So this was obviously June, summer. I don't know. Why does it say 12/18? I don't know. Good question. This is just folded over. Now, this one was obviously not used, but was still very cute. And then we're into, we did a game night where, what were they called it? Where you kind of role play. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. They have, you're locked in a room. Well, this one was like that, but you know, it was at a house party. Anyway, so it was obviously werewolves, and we have different game elements in there. Little pullouts. And then this is where we get into, I had to divide it, but that's okay. We're gonna try to get it all into one. One planner. Now that we are at the end of the year, ugh, come on, go in there. Getting a little fancier with my tags there. So we have little journaling elements. I like when there's little hidden things underneath. This might have been the week that I had my granddaughter. And then I'm sure you've seen this one, because I think I've shown it a couple of times. So we have different created elements. Side pocket, top pocket. We have a big pocket divided in half. A small little pocket with stitching. This was fun to make. But I have to say, I like this one even more than that one. I just really like the strawberry theme. We have all these little, a pocket on top of a flip out card with little tag. Another little tag that goes into this bottom pocket, a flip page with a tag, another pull-out kind of card page, and then a small little tag over here. All right. Moving through the year, if you're new, please, if you stuck this long, hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. It really makes a huge difference. If you could also share me on your Facebook page, it lets the algorithm know that the content is being shared and enjoyed. And if you could leave a comment about anything you liked, I would really, really appreciate that as well. All right, so now we're into fall. Creative pockets, autumn bucket list. There's another little tag here. More tags here. A lot more tags there. I like how that one all came out too. And now I'm playing around with some three-dimensional, well, I started playing around with some three-dimensional brads back there, but we're going to get into even more. This is like a wooden leaf, and then we have beads added to this one with faux leather rope, and I just really think this came out really cute. This is a download that I downloaded, and it came with that, and it these pockets, and then I've added, you know, the little hemp ribbon, and some of these are, I don't know if you can tell, I'll show it to you this way. These are three-dimensional, so they're kind of like puffy stickers, enamel stickers. So we have leaves and more beads. And this was Halloween. Oh, what fun. I don't really like spooky, but this one is a little darker than fun or cute, but it was still a fun spread to make. Little Halloween, trick or treat. I think this one, is it this one that actually opens up? No. There's one that actually opens up. There's another. It's taped down, so I didn't actually use it as a flip. And then we have another card here. And then we're getting into the enamel brads, but in shapes. Those were really fun. I even bedazzled. I don't know if you can see that, but that is hot glued. Not hot glue, it's a machine. It's a bedazzler, yeah. I bedazzled the paper, and you can see all that shimmery stuff, which makes it so much fun for Halloween. Then we're getting into Christmas and I'm running out of space on my page. So we did card here and here. Yes, there's writing. One back there. This is a snowflake brad. I like to cover them so that they don't poke you or rip the paper underneath. And this probably would have been better if I had taped the pages back to back, but I didn't know. This is this week I'm working on. I still have these 3 cards to write. This is going from December into January, so it's not going to end perfectly, but that's okay. We'll have like a few days in January on this, on the end of this. And it's good because I don't think I could fit any more onto these discs. And I don't have a cover for it. So there is my chunky. Tell me what your favorite is. I really love the strawberry one. I think this Halloween came out really cute with all the bedazzling. I love the Winnie the Pooh, but don't feel that it was my best. I actually think I did better with this one. And I don't know, with the rabbits, there's a deer, there's a polar bear, and the seal. I think this one came out better than this one. That's just my opinion. But one of my favorites still is the green. I like the cherries, but the other green one, the werewolf one, was really cute too. The dog one. Oh, yeah. Dane's birthday one. I really liked this one. This came out adorable. This one was adorable too. But I think the green and lavender kind of really appeals to me because that's pretty close to being my favorite. So let me know what you thought. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. And if you have been with me and watching my videos, I want to say thank you so much. You have been awesome throughout this year, and you've inspired me to keep going. Thank you, and have a wonderful 2026. Bye now.